Hi, welcome to the Inspire session. My name is Tumber-Dávila, and I'll be sharing with you today information about our program called Con-Ciencia En Las Américas, and how we use Con-Ciencia to build networks across all of the Americas. There are two fundamental reasons why we created Con-Ciencia En Las Américas. The first one is because there's a need for more science communication in Spanish to ensure more equitable access to fields such as ecology. And some of the groups that have inspired us are Geolatinas, Latino Outdoors, Estudios Planetano, and Minutos de la Tierra. And second, for a variety of reasons, it can be really difficult to create networks and collaborations with scientists across Latin America, even if you're in a similar subfield. Some of these reasons are because scientists might publish in different journals, or maybe even attend different and more local conferences. These two inspirations are why we created Con-Ciencia En Las Américas in August of 2020. Con-Ciencia is a bi-weekly webinar transmitted via YouTube Live, where we invite scientists from the US and from Latin America to speak about their science to a broad Spanish-speaking audience. With this webinar, we've been fortunate enough to cover a broad range of topics in ecology, earth, and environmental sciences. You can see some of the topics in the word tree below. However, all of our events are also focused on inspiring the next generation of scientists. This has been an extremely collaborative effort. However, Con-Ciencia was organized and created by myself, Joseph Tumber-Dávila, Sarah Ferron, and Raúl Corredero. You might be asking yourself, how does Con-Ciencia build collaborative networks and thriving research communities? Well, one of our goals is to focus on building connections between scientists who work on similar topics but may not know each other. And this can sometimes increase the visibility of some scientists. As we hoped, speakers have gone on to collaborate and work with each other. For example, a previous speaker by the name of Dr. Ángel Adames Corraliza has invited 6 Con-Ciencia participants to be guests on his podcast, Tiempo, Clima y Tierra. Each Con-Ciencia event goes as follows. We meet each other, then we start the 1-hour live webinar where the scientists talk about their research, path, and background, followed by open Q&A and discussion. Then we have some time afterwards where the scientists are able to chat and network with each other. Speakers in Con-Ciencia En Las Américas come from a wide range of institutions, both public and private, universities and laboratories from the US and beyond. The speakers are all scientists from various career stages and fields, including grad students, postdocs, professors, and other researchers and educators. Now shifting our attention to our international audience, we've had live attendees from 20 predominantly Spanish-speaking countries, shown in green on the map, and from an additional 21 other countries, including 36 US states, shown in red. Nearly half of the audience is scientists and researchers within academia. This includes grad students, postdocs, and others employed in science at academia, while the other half is K-12 students, undergrads, and people outside of academia. To again summarize the desired outcomes of Con-Ciencia En Las Américas, we hope to provide content for a broad Spanish-speaking public, and we hope to create lasting connections between scientists across all of the Americas. On the left, you can actually see a word cloud of testimonials of Con-Ciencia events. Overall, in our first 2 seasons, we've had the opportunity to have over 26 different presenters from 23 institutions, thousands of live attendees from over 40 plus countries, and 11 events. There's still a lot we need to do in order to improve. For example, a majority of participants come from a handful of Latin American countries that have well-established scientific communities and where a large portion of the scientists are of European descent. It is important to keep in mind that the effects of colonialism are still very apparent across the Americas. And therefore, we need to ensure that we equitably spotlight Latinx scientists, especially by improving the gender balance of invited speakers and the representation of Afro-Latinx and Indigenous scholars. If you're interested in Con-Ciencia and would like to get involved, you can reach out to us with topic and speaker recommendations, you can visit our website and YouTube page, or join our mailing list to share the events with your networks and stay up to date. Moving forward, we're looking for funding and institutional support to continue these efforts, recognizing that this is a lot of work. However, we're passionate about continuing connecting researchers and providing science communication. Season 3 of Con-Ciencia will start at the end of August, and we really hope to see you there. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you for joining me to learn more about ConCiencia en las Américas. If you'd like to see more information, scan the QR code to go to our website, or please reach out to me using the information below.